Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to the start of a brand new medieval campaign here today on the channel. We're going to be playing on Total War Attila as the Novgorod Republic. So guys, I want to make a deal with you. If this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer for that next upload. I'll put in the description below the mod if you'd like to download it and play along with me. The mod is called Medieval 1220 Total War. It's a full medieval conversion for Total War Attila, and we're going to be playing as the Novgorod Republic as Yaroslav. Okay guys, so these are currently the factions that are available on the public mod. Now, I have done 3 campaigns on Medieval Kingdoms Total War, the Medieval Kingdoms mod for Attila. I've already played as the French, the English, and the Holy Roman Empire. We're sort of sport for choice this time on the channel. Ancient Empires is now out. I can see myself doing a lot of campaigns, and definitely on this Medieval 1220 campaign. This mod, it's really, really great, and I can't wait to get stuck into my Novgorod campaign. We'll look at the units available to us in a moment. So, the other factions we've got available are the French. Could see myself maybe playing as them later down the line, but I've already played a campaign as them. The Kingdom of Bohemia is currently available. They're a cool faction. Kind of go back to those Kingdom Come Delivery sort of roots. We've got the Teutonic Order here with the Order of Christ, and we have the Kingdom of Denmark in Scandinavia. If I was to do another faction after this, it would either be the Teutonic Order or the Kingdom of Denmark. Let me know in the comment section down below what campaign you would like to see. So, we're going to be playing as the Novgorod Republic. This is going to be incredibly interesting, as technically in the map of Europe here, as you can see, Novgorod and most of Russia isn't in Total War Attila. So, the mod developers have actually made the Novgorod Republic a horde faction on the east coast of Sweden. So we can basically go anywhere we want. We're going to be like the Vikings of old, trying to find our homeland. So let me know in the comments where you'd like me to expand. Custom battle-wise, here is the units we have for the Novgorod Republic. Going down to the far guard spear here. Here are some of our melee infantry, our axe infantry. These Russian names are going to be the death of me to pronounce. Crossbow units, skirmisher, melee. So we've got a lot of Orthodox Christian factions units. As you can see here, we're going to start around about here in Sverdun. And unfortunately, not most of sort of Novgorod in the northern part of Russia isn't available to us. However, we've still got the Crimea, the Ukraine, and a lot of sort of the Kiev and Rus region there. But these are currently the factions that are in the mod, and definitely will be able to play out at some point. But regardless, let's get stuck into the campaign. I'll see you guys on the campaign map in a second. Okay guys, how you doing? Welcome to the campaign map. Welcome to the Novgorod campaign. Just have to go hammering through the clouds there. Now, particularly this mod and Ancient Empires have a lot of assets. So, loading times are quite significant. So I'm going to have to cut loading times in this game from loading the campaign and going into battles. Which is a bit of a shame, but it's just more so editing on my sort of front. But here is what the settlements look like in Medieval Kingdoms. Medieval 1220. I'm gonna keep on saying that quite often. So we actually can see the drums tower there. A lot of assets have been ported from Total War Warhammer to give it that sort of aesthetic. So let's go through diplomacy and let's have a look at the campaign map. So we're currently a horde faction here with High King Yaroslav, who is determined to find a new homeland and, yeah, beginning for his units and fellow Novgorodians. They're being cast out, taken over by, I don't know, who. What's the story going to be? I guess the Huns, or maybe Grand Duchy of Kiev, or maybe Lithuanians have taken over. So we've really got a lot of places for us to expand. Let me know in the comments where you'd like me to go. So, at the moment, who currently likes me? Galatia here. Morom Principality, Grand Duchy of Kiev. Oh god, these Russian names are going to be the death of me. Sicily, Sweden doesn't mind me too much. Okay, technology-wise, we want to go down and get military, preferably. Public order and stuff's not too bad. What's this? Novgorod, heavy spears, and some swordsmen. That'll do just fine. Objectives, what are they? Survive until a specific date. Basically, do whatever we want. Okay, so it doesn't really compute. This faction maybe was a Spanish faction beforehand. That's why it has there. Why would Novgorod have those objectives? That doesn't make much sense. So, here we go. We have High King Yaroslav, the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, we're Orthodox Christian. Maybe we can convert to Catholic. That would be interesting. So, senior dignitary, warlord, count chief, elder, master of the horse. So, Yaroslav has 3 children. He does have a wife, Ingelrum, or Ram. Okay, maybe I can divorce her and find myself a good Christian wife. We've got Richhilda. No, Richhilla. Rechil. Is it Rek or Reach? Richhilla. I think it's Richhilla. That is the son and heir. Adelina, I think that's how you would say that. The daughter. And Edelmar, the bastard. So he's got a son, a daughter, and a bastard son. So, Yaroslav's line will continue. Borislav. Oh, Vlad. We've got to get Vlad in here. That'll be awesome. So at the moment, we currently have 4 units of spearmen, militia, and spears. We've got some heavies. We have some dismounted swordsmen here, along with 2 units of Novgorod guard axemen and some skirmishers. At the moment, we can't build anything. Now, I don't know if this is deliberate, but we can't build anything as this horde. I loaded in as Novgorod just to test things around. So we are going to have to take a faction soon. I think taking Sweden out is probably our imperative at the moment. Sweden only has 1 unit. We can maybe set up a base here in Denmark. We can take Sweden, push down into Denmark from Scandinavia. I feel like avoiding the Holy Roman Empire is probably our best idea, as they do have an abundance of vassals and they're quite dominant here. Maybe pushing down through modern day Belgium and the Netherlands might be our best bet. Push down here into Saxony. Maybe take northern France and then push over to England. Maybe the Kingdom of Novgorod, the Republic of Novgorod, can find their home in the British Isles. As sorting by attitude, we do have a blood relation with Galatia, the Principality here, and Kiev. So we can federate with them later on. I think what we're better to do is push down here, pillage and raid the Scandinavian kingdoms. And then I'll sort of pause things and ask in the comments, where should the Kingdom of Novgorod sort of land? We need money, we need power, we need fame. And that is all in there in Scandinavia. We can be like Ragnar Lothbrok and the Vikings of old. We can always push into, what's this, Lithuania, Poland, Bohemia. The Teutonic Order will be hanging around here as well. We could always push against our brothers, but I feel like seeing that we're already a horde faction and we can't actually get back to Novgorod, maybe pushing against Christian kingdoms will be our best bet. Regardless, it's time to move out. Let's move Yaroslav here as quick as we can. Push over the border. That's probably not worth raiding. Okay, we can't recruit anyone just yet. And I imagine we should drop into a stance. So let's drop into our stance. No, we can't. Okay, regardless. Okay, money-wise, can we recruit anything? Oh, okay, now we've gone into the Consorts of Freya. Right, so that's our army. Can we recruit some mercs? We can, but I'm not going to, because we'd be better off holding up. I'm actually going to divorce my wife, as I feel like we're going to be able to find more quality princesses around Europe. Maybe we can have a claim to another faction. So the Kingdom of Denmark has declared war upon me. So that's not good whatsoever. Oh my god. So an aggressive stance against me straight up as we move into Swedish territory. end turn phases don't seem to be too bad. So a worthy bride. Let's give blessing. I have no sort of ambition to marry him into my family. Maybe we should intervene. My concern is we've already spent 20 on divorcing my wife. So, the Kingdom of Denmark and the Republic of Novgorod are now at war. So, are we better off to push into Roskilde? Maybe we're better off to push south rather than north now. We can push to the border, but we'd be able to strike Ludos, I think that's it, the capital of Sweden. How about we negotiate in diplomacy? Let's have a quick look around to see if there's any princesses available. Join Empire. Okay, so it is an option for Galatia, but I'm not going to do it. They currently have military allies with a couple of these Orthodox Christians. That's interesting. So is there anyone here wanting to have a marriage alliance? Just out of curiosity. Oh, arranged marriage. Brutal. We can marry into the Kingdom of Sicily. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Does Sweden have a princess? She does! Fertile as well. What would you give us for their Swedish bride? The more I play this, the more we're sort of watering down Novgorod, trying to get a foreign Christian bride, trying to take Christian territory. Yaroslav the Christian. I think we might be better off doing that. Look, you know what? I think we're better off still attacking the Swedes and taking this settlement, even though we are now at war with Denmark, which is quite significant. 4 territories, and we've only got 1 army. I don't reckon we're going to get hit, though. That's the only... We could get hit from Aarhus or Roskilde, and that could be a problem. So that's why I'm sort of eyeing it up. We only can get 1 unit here. Okay, can we get any more if we push to Sweden? We can't get any catapults. Shit. I was kind of banking on that. We're going to besiege Sweden, and we're going to build the adequate equipment. Okay, I'm just sort of curious to see what we can build here. So we can get a battering ram, and okay, so we can get 2 battering rams, 1 ladder, and 1 siege tower. So we're going to have a siege to start things off against the Swedes. We can't seem to get any more units, which is a shame, and we can't recruit anymore. So this is what we're going to have to work with. Let's end the turn and continue and see if the Danes come and help out their Swedish comrades. So it looks like an army from Sweden has now left, and looks like the settlement will be mine. Nothing really else is happening here now. Continuing the siege. I want to have a battle in today's episode, and I want to really show you what a city looks like. So they're only using 2 units of armed peasants, 1 sort of axe-looking unit, longbowmen, and crossbowmen. Look, you know what? Seeing we're already at war with Denmark, and Roskilde and Aarhus is quite near us, I'm going to auto-resolve. But I definitely want to show you guys, and I definitely will show you guys a battle and a siege in today's episode. Either or. Okay. So, we've taken Sweden out now. The auto-resolve is a hell of a lot more sort of forgiving compared to Ancient Empire. So we've got a couple of interesting options here. We could subjugate the Kingdom of Sweden, loot and occupy, or just straight up occupy. Raise even. We're going to occupy, and we're going to find a home in Sweden. They're fled now, the king. So, here we go. So here is what the... Okay, so this is what the buildings look like. Fort, we can repair. Military jetties. Or ports, let's repair. Farm, let's repair that. Workshop, let's break that. I think we can probably find something better. So we can trade timber as a resource. So here are some of the unit cards. The cards for construction, rather. So they look quite cool. Okay, so let's have a look now. Oh, we can see the Kingdom of Scotland, Kingdom of England, the Grand Duchy of Saxony, and the Duchy of Brabant. Okay. Now we have a footholding and a settlement now in Sweden. We can trade, which is pretty cool. Okay, does anyone want to trade with me? Sicily actually doesn't mind me too much. A non-aggressional pact isn't going to cut it. I'm tempted to turn Christian. That's what I'm thinking of doing. And I do need to find a bride as well. Yeah, 91% Catholic. Look at that. 3.4% per turn. The thing is, right, we're going to be attacking Christian factions more so than Orthodox. That's just the way we're going. So I think Yaroslav should become Christian. Forget his pagan Orthodox ways and switch over to Christianity. Just drop the Orthodox. Because as I said, most of this is going to be Christian as we're coming down here. And it'll be better to assimilate the natives than convert them. Because we're going to spend a lot of money converting. It just makes sense. So let's convert to Christianity now. And it should help the public in check somewhat. Now, does that mean my relations have changed overly too much? It's definitely improving. Scotland, England, don't mind me. Non-aggression. Rejected. Brand, trade, they don't want me to. Is there anyone here that wants a marriage alliance? If we can get a Scottish bride, oh, that'd be awesome. 26, a Scottish bride for Yaroslav. Okay, well, there's not really much else we can do. We could, we can get some more archers. We're definitely going to need that. I feel like we should recruit another army. So we have Borislav, who's 39. We have Vlad, who's 36. Let's bring Vlad into the fold. And we can't recruit here. So let's end the turn and continue. Yaroslav has gone up in stats. So where do we want to go down? Probably Battlefield Commander is our best bet. Let's sign a provincial governor here. Let's bring in Hildebold, Tresko, or Borislav. Let's bring in Borislav, comrade. Okay. What have we got here for this mod? Christian mission. Urbanization, food and growth. Construction and minus tax. That's what I think we're better off doing. Right, let's repair where we can. Let's build this prime forest. Okay, let's end the turn and continue. Man, I'm having a blast so far with this campaign. Oh, wowee, okay. The Kingdom of Denmark has approached us. King Vladimir of Denmark has sent 1 unit of spearmen, 5 units of swordsmen, plus a unit of Moldavian warriors, or Moldovan, 1 unit of archers, 1 unit of crossbowmen, 4 units of cavalry. And that's where the catapult is as well. Reinforcing, we have Guthuth. Right, so they currently have roughly around about 2,700 forces, and we've got about 2,600. So it's actually not too bad. We have a small garrison here, which isn't much. We're going to have to fight this one. We can't auto-resolve, so it's going to be on the grassland. Let's fight this one on the field of battle here today. The Danes, it looks like it's going to be a siege, but by the coast. Interesting. But their cavalry and catapults are probably going to disembark. So, we have a siege in Sweden to start things off. We're going to be defending against the Great Danes and the Kingdom of Denmark. I didn't actually check Novgorod's difficulty. I think we were more so unlucky to get war decked against the Danes, to be honest. Because I quickly loaded in as Novgorod just to sort of see if everything works. Because especially with these mods, you got so many textures, you got so much stuff going, you need to make sure things are right. And I didn't get war decked when I loaded up the game to make sure it was working. So out of the blue, they just declared war upon me. The dice was rolled, and it wasn't in our favour. But guys, I can't underestimate this. We are fighting for our life. We are fighting for a Western European Novgorod. Yaroslav, I need to stop saying that. Yaroslav is defending his new home here today. A dream. Okay, finally, we're on the campaign map, for the love of God. Loading in is quite excessive, as I mentioned, that they've ported a lot of assets. Okay, so the wall is now broken. We haven't had time to repair. That's fascinating. So here is what the custom settlements now look like in medieval Total War 1220 of Total War Attila. Looks fantastic. Most of these buildings are ported from Total War Warhammer. They look magnificent. Okay, so it's currently pissing down with rain. We didn't have the choice to sort of deploy. Okay, so we got fireballs, brimstone pits, spike traps. Okay, so how are we going to work with this? So it's pissing down with rain. Thanks a lot, Swedes. Looks like my gate has been damaged on this side. And it looks like we're not doing too bad over here. The main force is going to come by sea. However, we do have a Dane unit here. That's the king. Huh. King Vladimir is currently here. That's fascinating to see. Maybe we should rush the Danes. Unit of cavalry there. Moving further down to their catapults. We can't sit back either, and we don't have cavalry supremacy. What am I best to do? We need to defend this though as well. We need to defend this beachhead. So I'll come up with something with my ships and my units. I'll divide everything up how I like, and then we'll go for it, okay? Okay guys, how you doing? Welcome to the battlefield. This was a rather large deployment, so let's get stuck right into it. So we've currently got our ships grouped here. I've got catapults and archers, which is fan-bloody-tastic if I do say so myself. Let's get these blokes then to, if I can, I want to switch as many of them to a flaming shot. It is pissing down with rain, but maybe we might be able to do something regardless. We have a unit of catapults there, which is quite crazy. I wasn't expecting to have one of them, but that's going to really help us against the ships. Moving on to our deployments, we've currently got some flaming balls here. Hopefully they can do something. We've gone around and deployed some sharp stone beds around the left bank here, the center, and we didn't have any on the right. But on this side, we've got some stone banks here. We've got some fall traps. We've got some spikes for the cavalry as well to wreak havoc. So we've currently broken my army up into a couple of divisions. 2 units here, 3 at the front with Yaroslav, a couple on the right hand side, the shitty garrison ones which are knackered. We have 4 units of spearmen going to charge their cavalry and their catapults. So here are some of the units. This is what the Kingdom of Novgorod, the Republic of Novgorod, sort of looks like. It's currently pissing down with rain, so the colour scheme doesn't give us overly too much justice. Flaming balls here. Super keen to be using them. And where is he? The man, the myth, the legend. Yaroslav, the High King of Novgorod. Archers on the side. Catapults here. Spearmen. I'm going to get them to charge through the gateway. The quicker the better. Oh, that's a mad shot, that is. And then we've got Borislav ready to charge. Borislav is a nobody, and we're going to have to use his cavalry. So 1 barricade remaining. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Regardless. Okay, so what have they brought here? Man, that's a lot of cavalry. I should have brought more, maybe. I thought there was only that amount. I'm going to need probably this unit of axemen to come out with me, along with these guys. Okay, let's go. This should really deter anyone from sort of charging, but in saying that, you never know. Maybe just move the swordsman there. Reinforcements are coming, slowly but surely. So are they going to try and push through the breach into that? That's what I want to know. I'm going to allow Borislav to charge through. No! For the love of God. What's here? Spike walls. Okay, so it's nothing to be overly concerned about. It might even bait them in. So where's this unit going? That's what I want to know. But they've hit it! Oh, wow. Okay. That's fascinating. Get these guys to charge through here. And then get the cavalry to hit that. I want to try and get around on those catapults. So they've charged them head on. Fucking crazy bastards. So they're gonna come. They're gonna come for me here. Who would have thought that? Charge, brave men of Novgorod! Let's show these Danes who's the boss. Archers, hit into it. Cavalry, surround. Get Borislav to go for the catapults. We'll try kill their king. Okay, so they've left me here now. We don't seem to be getting charged here. Let's swing around here. Going to halt. Let's continue to get rid of these guys. Axemen come in. What are these guys looking at? Oh god, they're not doing hardly any damage by the look of it. Or if so, very few. Send in Borislav. We need to neutralize these guys. Come on, we need to get rid of this cavalry. Okay. So, how are we going here? Oh, we're lighting a ship ablaze. By the look of it. Okay, so we've neutralized their onagers, which is massive. If we can somehow kill their king, we'll be laughing. We've surrounded and now broken. But, oh, cavalry has deployed some of those traps. The only problem when you use so many of these traps, they sometimes can be more of a hassle than what they're worth. So, let's try and slow things down here as we're getting engaged. Hit this like as best as we can. Maybe try and just press play. No, I want to... God damn it, I really just want to go normal speed, yeah. Because you can really speed things up if you shoot manually. The reload speed isn't actually as good as I thought. Okay, how else is everyone doing? So we've hit and surrounded them here. We're definitely going to break their cavalry. Borislav's doing well. We just need to tie the general down. Okay, how are these spearmen engaging here? Hit them from behind, brave Slavs. Do the Slav squat if you have to. Okay, so we should be... oh, God, I want to... Okay, right. I quickly paused out of... Just like, oh shit, maybe we can get those balls to come flaming down, but I don't think it's going to be. Archers, let's go with a heavy shot. Try and hit some of the lads that are disembarking. So, we've now destroyed those 2 units of cavalry. Fan-bloody-tastic. Let's swing my swordsman around then. Here now. And a unit of archers. And let's send... I was thinking of maybe sending a unit of spearmen out there. But probably not. So I'm hoping this causes congestion and enough of a problem that it sort of slows down the beach attack. Which it looks like it somewhat has. Archers, maybe try and hit some guys over here. Okay, that's alright. And we'll form up like this. The enemy general is dead. Fantastic. We've killed Vladimir. Awesome stuff. We can get a buff range. Oh, yeah, let's do that. So the Danes have now disembarked. And they're meeting our Novgorod swordsman head on. Look at this, hacking and slashing. He's not given up. Get that blonde prick. Who is this? Vladimir. Look at him go. He's going so thick into enemy lines, he doesn't even care. What did you say to my mother? Yak a pit? He's pushing him all the way to the beach. What is this madness? I've never seen anything like this. Kicks him in the head. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Wow. Okay, so let's fall back here now. With my archers, they're getting way too preoccupied. So, it looks like my congestion here has worked out well. Let's push down and hit these early swordsmen. I don't want to push too far down because they are getting slowed down within here. Oh, we forgot to hit the balls. Roll the balls! I don't know how you use them. How do I use them? Unit must be in melee. Wait, hang on. Fireballs roll down and cause damage. They can be activated by clicking on a unit and then clicking on the ball. Okay. I think we're in prime target as well. Use the balls! Bring the balls! Right, we got him, but I think it's a little bit too late. Right, okay, they needed to roll. Okay, Yaroslav now is taking combat damage, so we're going to have to move him out. Let's swing around now. We've dealt with the cavalry. Let's hit these blokes. There will be more. Oh, come on, reform this in a moment. Right, pull out Yaroslav. Archers, let's try and take out theirs. Okay, these guys are fully routed now. Perfect. We've got them on the back foot. Oh, are they just going to really glitch out here, are they? Because that's what it's looking like. They might be able to disembark once they get rid of all my ships. But it does look somewhat that they're bugging out. You will draw. Okay, not exactly what I wanted. Maybe we need to start igniting some of these. That might be my best bet. Try and ignite, but it might not work. We might be better off going with standard. Right, okay, so it does look like they're trying to pathfind as best they can. But it doesn't look like they're being able to. They keep on bouncing around. Oh, no, someone's come charging in here. A unit of archers. Perfect, we love them. So they are coming and disembarking, slowly but surely. The Vikings have found their roots. Charge. Try and catch them on the uneven slopes. Borislav and... oh, Vlad's come in. Oh, I forgot about good old Vlad. Oh, he might be able to cause some units to maybe come in here on this side. A unit of swordsmen is now disembarked. Another unit is pushed up here, that's alright. So how are we going casualties wise? We've only lost about 300. And we've killed a good 1,200 of theirs. More archers are coming up. Archers wise, we're not doing too bad. They've got a lot of them though. I was just sort of thinking we'd better off to sort of pull out a bit. We can charge them and get the charge bonus, but we're actually better off holding as they slowly come up the hill and just letting our bowmen try and take them out from where we can. Archers at the ready. Loose. Actually quite good, these longbowmen. So this is what we're sort of looking at, the chaos and devastation. They will not take Sferen. I'm just bugging out here and there. I can't believe that animation before. That was just ridiculous. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments where you'd like me to expand. Oh, that looks like a high-ranking official. Kill him. Oh, I haven't seen some of these animations, I swear. That's unreal. So they're pushing, but they're only coming up against Slavic might. That's kind of cool. I've never actually played as Russia in Medieval 2. I've never done a campaign. So maybe that's something. Maybe we should go back to where it all began, Medieval 2 Total War. A lot of you guys have been asking for it because there's a lot of good campaigns on there. Warhammer came out as in, not Warhammer. WoW came out as in World of Warcraft. Third Age has come out. There's been a really good Divide and Conquer mod for that. That's been really updated. Westeros has come out as well. Skyrim has had a massive update, so maybe I need to go back and do some more medieval campaigns. Oh, here we go. So, what's happened here? Nothing's happened here, and nothing's happened... Right. It looked a little bit more concerning than what it actually was. So, the Danes are slowly but surely pushing in. But there's nothing overly I can do too much. We just need to sort of hold against these beautiful blonde bastards as best we can. But they're not pushing us too bad. Look, you've got to give it to them. They are relentless sons of bitches. But we're fighting for a new homeland. Yeah, I think my plan is pretty sound. Try and focus on the Danes and Sweden first, gain a footholding. Push down sort of coast-wise into Belgium, Netherlands, Frisia. I want to try and avoid the Holy Roman Empire and their vast vassals. At this time period, they were probably, if not the biggest faction, one of the biggest, especially with their vassals. Would have a problem with them, because at the end of the day, we are only playing as a faction with one army, one territory, so we're going to be poor for quite some time. 2 swordsmen left on the ships, along with a unit of axemen, spearmen and archers. We should be able to finish these guys up. These dismounted Slavic Novgorodian swordsmen are working absolutely a treat. Yeah, maybe we can find a Christian haven somewhere. I really want to marry Yaroslav to like a really prominent princess, so we can sort of have a claim to that part of the world. That'd be cool. But yeah, maybe we can sort of settle in northern France, Belgium, and then take the UK. Or maybe you guys don't want me to sort of hang around there. I don't know. Maybe mix things up. The thing is, right, we can always make a confederation with our Slavic brothers back in Kiev, Ukraine, as we are technically the same blood. If we can gain enough sort of power, finance, might be our best bet. They're disembarking now with really no impetus. We've got them on the back foot. Archers are raining fire and death upon them. Oh no, they're not. They're done. Allow them to disembark, and I guess we just sort of... Oh, they're spearmen. I was going to say, let's just charge. No, let's just charge our swordsmen into them. Why are they sitting there on the side like that? That's weird. Oh, what a charge, though, from our swordsmen. I kind of wish it wasn't pissing down with the rain, but I guess it adds a muddy, sloppy realism to it. But here is Vlad. Vlad, soon to be the Impaler. Oh, look at that bat. He's looking at me. You motherfucker. Blue eyes, metal face. Looks like a true Easterner. More reinforcements coming in. Come on. We're coming on to the tail end of them here now. They're full on wavering. They're broken. That's it. Huzzah! We have victory! Yes, we have victory. Look at that! The bear in the chair. And the maiden fair. Yaroslav and the maiden fair. Did I tell you that Yaroslav is single? He needs a Christian wife. Rightio, so this load screen is going to take a while, so let's run through some of the stats. 2,641 deployed. We lost 532 upon the battlefield. Vladimir lost his life. And the Kingdom of Denmark's full stack, deploying 2,728. So I was pretty much bang on even. He did have seasickness though, however. Going for an amphibious attack. Lost 1,889. Yaroslav didn't get any kills. However, his commander Borislav would have picked up a few. 41, 60, 89 and 45 for the spearmen. The swordsmen have higher casualties. Will have taken from the enemy higher casualties to start giving them out. They've killed the most. They're 164, 68, 111, 235. What the fuck? 88. That's due to, I imagine, they disembark, they retreat, and we run them down. 202, 222 with the axemen, great axes. 111 with those longbowmen. Wow, okay. Skirmishers did really quite well. I didn't even worry at them. I just sort of left them be. But you got to give it to the spearmen. They weren't fighting seasickness horse rabble. They were fighting heavy cavalry. And they did well. 43 kills with the onagers. 35-25 with their cavalry. Okay, then a decisive victory was the result. Only 3 units remain, and the air. Oh, okay. The air is now, yeah, Guthulf is now the prince. Oh, okay. Regardless, let's kill the captives we now have. And we've utterly smashed the Kingdom of Denmark there. We're now going to be able to push and take advantage of our position. Maybe we can push into Aarhus. Okay, enemy killed in battle. Excellent stuff. So who is now being declared the King of Denmark? Garluf, his brother, I imagine. Would you sue for peace? Low. Arrange a marriage? Gunvor. I wonder. Maybe this is our Catholic bride. Now that we've ended the turn, our relations with the Christian kingdoms must have gone up a bit, you'd imagine. Non-aggression pact with Sicily? No. Do you want to trade? No. Let's go to the Kingdom of England then. Non-aggression, not interested. Don't want to trade either. They don't want to trade. The Duchy of Brabant. They're not interested. Oh, all a bit of a shame, to be honest. I wonder if any of these kingdoms want to give me a bit of money. Oh, perfect! My Slavic brothers. Oh, look at them. They're going to give me money. I probably could have gotten more by the look of it. Shit. I could have got a hell of a lot more. Shit. Crap, I should have asked for way more. Maybe I can. No, shit, I could have asked for way more. I just sort of assumed that it was sort of on that mark. Fuck. My Slavic brothers have heard about my predicament in Sweden and want to help out. Fuck, I'm just trying to look what I'm going for here. Supply storage is probably not a bad idea. I think we need to change. What is this? Technically a fort. Do I have to change it to a Slavic village before I can change it to something else? Because I can't change that. This building is not available. You have to change it to a village. Oh well. Regardless. Okay. I think we need to push and press on the initiative here. And continue on against the Danes. Rightio then. Let's sort of press against the Danes, I think. Let's dive into diplomacy for a moment. I want to try and find a wife for Yaroslav. A faction wife rather than just a randomly generated one. Okay, so who has one? Ah, Sicily has one. 18. Okay, they're not really interested, but they like me probably the most out of everyone. Scotland. I wonder if I give them a payment, would they be more so inclined to give up a daughter? Sicily would be interesting. Does Yaroslav want an Italian sort of wife? That might be interesting. If I give them all my money, what will happen? Moderate. Huh. Okay. Scotland. Oh, they've got someone. Sierra. Yaroslav, 26. That maybe we want a Scottish bride. Moderate. England. An English bride. Doesn't look likely. Denmark. Maybe we're better off going after the Danes. Because then we have a claim to this land. Probably better off going with Scotland, to be honest. Getting that Scottish gal. She's 26 though, that's the only problem. Because I don't know if that Italian girl's any good. Brutal. -4 public order when husband. Integrity. No, we're better off going with the Scottish gal. Let's arrange a marriage. Let's try and find the sweet spot payment-wise. So it's still moderate until 1619, low. We're going to have to offer 2,500 for the marriage, rejected. Non-aggression, moderate. We'll arrange the marriage, but we'll offer a payment. Low. Moderate. Damn it, they're not interested. My hands are tied. Not overly too much I can do, really. We can get some sergeants and some crossbowmen. That's going to put us down now, though. Regardless, I think we're still better off pushing on the attack. We're better off keeping up the initiative and running down this army before it gets to port. So let's now do that. Vlad is more than capable enough to defend. But at the moment we can't recruit anything. We only can get mercs. Okay, so that's going to draw out the garrison there at Aarhus. We're better probably fighting that at the sea than actually fighting that. So let's just auto-resolve. Why are my frames so choppy? Decisive victory, that's alright. Let's kill the captives. Let's come alright now. I just went really choppy. We're going to be able to take the city of Aarhus in one fell swoop. And now we've killed the Danish king and his son. Let's pop a quick save real quick. And let's push into Aarhus. 5 units, 3 which are just basic spearmen, peasants, and crossbowmen. Perfect. Let's take this city. And now Aarhus is now mine. We get a loot and occupy of 900. Let's occupy, because I want to try and get this money. Excellent. We shall repair where we can. But it's going to take quite some time to get units. Okay, so Roskilde is still a part of this province. So now who's the king? Still the same. Garuf. Do you want peace now, you fool? Huh. Still thinks he can do something. Poor lad. Not really much else we can do. I guess we end the turn and continue. Yeah, so these are some of our stuff. Icy Determination, plus 5 unit replenishment. Plus 10% food for every poor region with fertility. Okay. Immune to snow attrition. That is massive. That is crazy that we have that. I guess it's in our warm blood. But still, that is massive when you have snow attrition. Let's go down to Warriors of the North, I think. Oh, sorry. We usually go down that normally. I'm just sort of seeing where I'm better off to go down. Still probably this. Yaroslav has now gone up in stats. Perfect. Let's turn this and continue. I want to try and get Yaroslav a wife before the end of this episode. But it's great to see that we have some sort of potential candidates. Maybe the Swedes want to do it. Oh, yes. Ven Erda. Ven Erda. Ha! I want a marriage. I want a marriage for peace. That's what you get. I'll give you a payment. How about that? I'll pay for the dowry. Peace treaty, 1,500. You can get fucked. I'll have your wife. I don't care about sort of. I'm not sort of incredibly hateful towards the Swedes or Danes. I don't mind marrying one. What is public order? We just need a wife. A good Western wife. Okay, have our things changed a bit? Rejected. Trade. England, non-aggressive. It's slowly changing, I think. Damn it, why does no one want to trade with me? That sucks. Okay, going back into our construction now as well. We're going to have to convert that to a Slavic village. Break down these pastures where we can. We're still not at a point where we can get our own men, so we've got that not really working for us. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. France have declared war upon Denmark, which isn't good because we're likely to attack them. Can we see the French now? No, we can't. We may be better off actually recruiting a general and letting him sort of scale through. Why can I even see Sicily? I don't know how I can see them, to be fair. Like, how can I negotiate with them? It's kind of odd. How, like, I can see that. Maybe they're trading with someone I know. I'm not entirely sure. Doesn't... Oh! Oh, Galatia! Oh, they've managed to get a port city. Oh, how fantastic is that? High trade as well. I'm going to get a payment. I should be able to get a decent payment out of them. Oh, perfect. Hey, look at that! Oh, that's unbelievable. Because we can see them there, we have found France, Venice. Look at this! We've found everyone in like one fell swoop. Ah, the world has just got a little bit bigger. The French, they don't want to have anything to do with me. Typical. Oh, okay. Almohad Caliphate. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's sort of interested in meeting me. Okay. Is there anyone now? The Byzantines. Do they want trade? Rejected. I think it's... Oh. Okay. Are they Orthodox Christian? They're just Orthodox. They're not Orthodox Christian. Does Frederick have someone? A sister? Castile and Leon? I need to find a wife for Yaroslav. Diddly 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 dee. Venice. Look at this. Is that Santa? Look, it doesn't look like anyone really wants to negotiate with me anymore. So, was it worth seeing those guys? Maybe. Maybe not. I am just trying to think now whether or not to... So why can I move like that and get in range? Oh, that way. Right, okay. Can I still disembark from that side? I'm just worried there could be a full stack there and I wouldn't know. I should be right. I should be able to see from this point here and come back if need be. Come on, give us line of sight. Perfect. And it's Garnulf as well. Perfecto. That's what we bloody want. Okay, it doesn't look like it's that much special stuff in Roskilde, to be honest. Let's save up a bit of money. We'll figure out what we're going to do once we take Roskilde. So we're going to be able to draw out the garrison now because of the ship. The ship has now left. So France declared war upon Denmark. How many territories do they have left? Oh, 3. Have they got some down here in Pomerania or something? I'm not entirely sure. But it's good to see that Philip likes me. Regardless, let's push and take Roskilde now. Okay, so this is a little bit more difficult. I still think we can win that. But that's a lot from an amphibious attack, especially when they've got some Viking sort of longbowmen. Look, I think we'll be fine. The auto-resolve in this medieval mod seems to be quite balanced. It's not so heavily swung like in ancient empires. So you gotta risk it for the biscuit. You gotta risk it for the brisket. Let's auto-resolve. Man, the Danes don't know what they were in for declaring war upon me. A preemptive strike, they thought. They thought, the Swedes are weak, they will surely fall. We must press Novgorod back. And how wrong were they? Let's repair where we can. And now we can see Poland as well. Okay, I need to get a non-aggression with them. Crikey. Who's that? Lithuania? This is just the Duchy of Saxony. God, I don't want to go to war with them. You never know. Come on, do you want trade now, France? We're cleaning things up. Regardless, not really much else we can do from this position. There is still Angulus and Stralsund. 2 territories divided into Pomerania and Saxony. But unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you have enjoyed the first episode of the Medieval Kingdoms 1220 Republic of Novgorod campaign. We're playing as Yaroslav the Great, the High King. He has now taken 3 territories in today's episode. He's taken the bottom end of Sweden and pretty much Denmark. Pretty much modern day Denmark. Aarhus, Roskilde. We've done incredibly well. We're going to continue to smash the Danes. We could even very well puppet them. Looks like they are trying to bring some sort of force back. Oh, he's come of age. Garnulf, I think. Is he now the king? Garnulf. Oh, it's 2 different people. In the portrait. Right. That's why I was getting confused. Regardless, let me know where you'd like me to expand as well. I think it's probably best for us to consolidate here for a time, but then be like the Vikings of old. Raid into England and take the fertile lands of northern France. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.